Welcome to Allie's Attic Show, where you never know what kind of surprise you'll find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is a band from, and I'm going to say Fayetteville, Arkansas, right? They are from Rocket Coma. Please welcome Willie, wave,
Hey.
Quinn, and Cody. And Cody, your camera is going down. I can't see the bottom half of your face. There we go. He's leaving. Okay, there we go. All right.
He's a loose cannon.
So the name of your band is Rocket Coma. You guys have done you've done things kind of backwards, which is, not a bad thing. It's just weird to hear. You've been touring like crazy, and it's all on writing an album that was recorded a year before you guys even got together.
That's right. Kind of happened as a result of a near-death experience. I kind of got scared and decided I needed to get my shit together. Can I say that?
Oh, of course you can.
We're American. We cuss.
Yeah, no, I'm Canadian, so do I. Okay, so you had a near-death experience. You decided to get your shit together. So so just walk me through this. How did you record the album before you got together?
Well, I took two of the current members with me. We loaded up an 81 Ford F-150 that was beat to shit, and we really rolled the dice. I was holding too much stuff in my pocket, and the lights didn't work very good, and we drove all the way to Memphis, and we made an album. Then we started booking some shows, and pointed that rocket right up the sky, and we went...
And you did. You've been... Okay.
Bucket again, Quinn. There's the rocket.
Awesome. That is so cool. So, you've been, both coasts you've toured on. You've been in LA, New York, Phoenix, Philadelphia, Oklahoma City, Memphis, Kansas City, San Diego, San Francisco, Fresno, Eugene, Portland, Seattle, and, of course, Fayetteville, where you guys are from. Now, people don't usually do it that way, but, it's working for you guys. Your music is friggin' insane. I love it. Now, when did each of you become interested in music? Like, how old were you? And I'll go by name so nobody's talking over anybody. So, Quinn, how old were you when you decided, okay, this is what I want to do?
I was 15, and my parents surprised me with a party for my birthday where all the band members were there, and none of us knew how to play, but we all figured it out eventually.
Well, that's good. At least you figured it out. I can't play anything. Okay, Willie, how about you?
My dad was a musician, and I really wanted to join the church band. And so I played, I want to say I played bass first, because my dad played bass, and I thought it was easy. And then I realized, these guys can rip some sick fucking Creed riffs in the church band. So I'm going to start playing guitar with them,
Awesome.
I joined up, and I learned everything I ever knew from Ed Brigner.
There you go. And Cody, how about you? And now you have a hat on. How about you? When did you start?
Cody.
Hello?
I've been playing music for about 15 years now, going on 16 years. And what inspired me was Nickelback. How You Remind Me was such a good song.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Nickelback's Canadian, y'all. That's where I'm from. You know what? He is the most hated musician in the industry. Did you know that?
Yeah, but Neil Young's Canadian.
Paul Rich, though.
I don't understand
So is
why.
Mac DeMarco and Drake. Let's talk about Drake.
No, let's not. Let's not talk about Drake. But yeah, he's never going to come on my show now. Anyways, I love Nickelback too, just so you know. And I'm glad they inspired you because they are Canadian. Now, I've listened to your songs, and I'm going to tell you who you remind me of. Decorations is one of the songs we're going to hear. As soon as I started playing it, I was like in a Pink Floyd world. Was that, have you been told that you kind of sound like Pink Floyd?
I'm glad you said that, because I guess the mission was successful. We didn't really set out to sound like that, but then sort of realized that it did later on, or at least that was my conception. And I don't know. I love Pink.
It worked.
When I was doing the mix, I was like, hey, let's just turn the organ way up on this one.
Yeah,
Or
it worked. Yeah, it totally reminded me of Pink Floyd. And then, so okay, what kind of genre do you guys put yourself in?
trying to make a new one, I guess, called Rocket.
Rocket.
Because we don't really feel. I don't really feel like you could put it in a box or like it doesn't really sound like anything that I've heard before. So it's kind of hard, and we always struggle to come up with an answer on that. So we just decided to make one up.
Well, you know what? I love the rocket term. When you sent it to me in an email, I'm like, oh my God, that is so cool. Anyway, okay. So because you guys have been, each of you, I know some of you have played, Cody, you've played in other bands besides this one. Cody's like so bored right now. He's like, hey, whatever.
No, I'm here.
He keeps playing with his hat and he's distracting me. It's cracking me up. Like he wouldn't
What kind of hat is he wearing?
I don't know. It's like a toque or something. What are you wearing?
It's just it says pizza on it, and it's like a beanie. It's a beanie.
A beanie. Okay. That's
But he's a professional chub and tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that?
I vape all day.
Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, yeah. I vape, but not that. Anyway. Okay, so have you played with other bands before? Cody.
Yeah. I play in a couple of bands. My most successful band that I'm in is this thing called PZA, and right here, very limited edition. Yes.
Oh my God,
cassettes in the one.
Wow.
What's up? Yeah, I am PZA.
Well, I haven't seen a cassette tape in friggin' years. I'm just saying. That's cool. Okay.
They're making a comeback. Rocket.
Ah, there we go. Okay. So, okay, wait. I want to ask you. So, Quinn, did you get the tattoo after you decided that's going to be the name of the band, or did you have the tattoo of a rocket on your arm before that?
I was born with that one. It's weird.
I was born with all of mine,
It was
too.
meant to be, no? I did get that one after deciding on the name, but it was still before the band was really together. So he was prepping. Yeah. I can see the future.
Ah, that's cool. I don't want to see my future. Okay, so because you guys have been in different bands and how old you've started, how old you were when you started, I can't talk, and now that you're with Rocket Coma, each of you, I'm going to ask, if you had any advice to give anybody starting out in this crazy, insane industry, what kind of advice would you give? Quinn?
Quinn's got the advice.
I'm going to say go ahead and take yourself on a one-way trip straight to hell.
Oh, really?
And then you got to fight and crawl your way out of there. And if you can make it out, then you just might be able to write a song good enough to make it.
You're not gonna tell them to just tune it down to 432.
Oh yeah, 432 hertz tuning is the natural resonant frequency of. And that is the tuning that we use. Helps me sing. I tried singing at 440 and I was kind of sucky. And I went to 432 all of a sudden.
Well, there you go. Whatever works. I have no idea what you just talked about because it's all French to me because I don't play an instrument or anything. I don't know what you talked about. But anyways, I'm sure other musicians up here you will know. Now you're wearing a different hat.
Mind control.
Mind control. Cody's changed hats now.
Good job, Cody.
Changed hat.
Okay.
This is who I am.
Okay, you're going to wear both of them now? Okay, cool. Right on. He's wearing the beanie and a hat. What does it say in your hat? I can't read it.
It says pizza.
No, the other hat that you're wearing. Something official operations? I don't know what it says. Anyways. I don't know.
Willie's calling. Willie, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me?
That's always good. That's always good.
I really beautiful. I just want to see what Cody's doing.
We had to see the hat.
Yeah, we got to see the hats.
Oh, you guys can't see him? You can't see him on here? Wow, he froze. Now he's frozen.
All
Okay,
right.
well, we're going to wrap this up anyways because it's gone crazy. I didn't know you couldn't see him. I thought you could see him too. He's probably frozen because he's talking to you right now. Willie. That's probably why. Okay, so what 2 songs are we going to hear from you? What 2 songs are we going to hear from you guys?
We're gonna hear Decorations and Rock Icon.
Okay, and now Willie, you guys, he left, and now I just have you 2, and Willie, you're cut off. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so you can buy your music online wherever people buy their music online. You can also go to your website, rockacoma.com. Find out more about the band. They seem like they're a lot of fun. It'd be cool to hang out with them. I'm just saying, you ever come to Canada, come to Winnipeg so you can hang out with me. I want to say thank you so much, you guys. Cody's a blast, by the way. He's no longer here. Who else is in the band? So there's Quinn, Willie, Cody. Is there anybody else in the band?
Sean, Nick, and Bob.
Wow, okay.
And there's 6 of us when we all sing. Which I guess we didn't really talk much about the new record, but our new record's called Rock Icon, and that's essentially we recorded it once before, late in the evening until the sun came up, and then somehow those files got lost. So then we got ourselves a new band together, recorded it again, and it sounds gooder than heck. So the new album is the culmination of the 2 years that we actually spent together as a band, and there's quite a big difference between Dangerfield and Rock Icon. Namely, we have 2 additional lead guitarists in the band since the first album. So
that's so you can have twice as much rock.
You got to move your hand over closer to Quinn so I can see him, because I can't see Cody. He's on Willie's phone right now, and we can't see anything. It's a wall.
He's back.
Anyways, you guys, this is, oh, there he is. Hi. Oh, now he's cleaning his face. Okay, Cody sounds like fun. I'm just saying, you guys. You guys all do. I'd love to hang out with you, seriously. If you ever come to Winnipeg, seriously, try to get there. We have casinos. We have like small venues where, you know, bands can perform. So look it up and try to get here.
We're real good. Hook us up a show, and we'll be glad to make the trip.
Well, I can try. I don't know if I'll get anywhere, but I'll try. I don't usually do PR, but I'll give her a go. Actually, there's one place I think you would be really good at. It's called The Zoo. It's a bar in Winnipeg, and they have crazy rock artists come and play.
Hey, we're all animals. That makes perfect sense.
All right. We're all animals. I'll try. I'll find out and see what happens. Anyways, you guys, thank you. So thank you so much for coming on my show, and I wish you guys the best of success. Anything new happens, you want me to help you promote new singles, you want to come back on the show and talk about something, by all means, you know how to get a hold of me now, so just get a hold of me and I'll put you back on.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks,
We'll see you then.
Bye.
later.
And make sure you keep tuning into Allie's Attic Show, because you never know what kind of surprises you'll find in my attic. Everyone have a great day. Cheers.